Oh my God. Okay, so first you have to put yourself as a 19-year-old. And my son's 26. I wouldn't, if he ever came to me and said, Mom, I want to be a wrestler at the age of 19, I would say, hell no. You're finishing school. You got plans, son. This is not where your life's going to be. But I was 19 years old. I had ADD. I barely finished high school. I tried college, failed out of that. I had no prospects for the future. And I got a job at a t-shirt store at the age of 19. And in walks Mount Fiji, this 350-pound Samoan giant, right, to have a T-shirt made for a match. And we were a T-shirt store. So you can't look at this woman and not just start a conversation. Like,
Right.
oh my God, hi, what do you do? And she's like, I'm a wrestler. She was so proud. She was like, I'm a wrestler, and I do a show at the Riviera Hotel. What are you doing here? And she started asking me questions like, what do you want to do with your life? And I was like, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. And she could see something in me that I didn't see in myself. And that was, she knew that there were small girls that were wrestling. She had a little Fiji that would wrestle with her. And she also knew girls were dropping like flies when they got to Vegas. I mean, we were getting hurt and they needed girls. I don't know if a call went out that just said like, talk to everybody, but she looked at me and she said, you know, you don't need to be here. You could be doing what I'm doing. You should come wrestle with me at the Riviera. And I was like, wrestle you at the Riviera? Like, this is some kind of a joke. Like,
Right.
are we in a cage and you eat people? You know, that's like what I'm thinking. Like, when you're
Seriously.
19 and you don't really have a wrestling background, you're thinking, this is some kind of a weird, scary deal that's going on at the Riviera. But I knew one thing, and that was I could see a look in her eye that this was worth my time. Like, just go down there and talk to David McLean. Here's what's really different about what happened to me on my journey versus what's happening today with new girls coming into the industry, is that when I met David McLean, I went right into training. 2 weeks later, I was in my first match of 2 that day, live match. Like, I barely could do stomach kicks and front
unbelievable.
rolls. And Entertainment Tonight was there filming. And just as I told my dad, hey, Dad, who was living in Jersey, hey, Dad, I'm going to be a wrestler, he got to see it on TV that night.